And welcome back into the Icebox, where I'm joined now for Coach's Comment. Coach's Corner, brought to you by Chris Michael. Joined by Chris Michael, brought to you by Southside Auto Tech. And as you can tell, Coach, I'm still trying to process what just happened out there on the ice. But let's start from the end in that third period. You guys are down 2. You're pulling the goalie late. You have the power play and turn it into a 5-on-3 because it was a 4-on-3. From that point, what did you see that just allowed this to transpire for Samuli Niinisaari and just the team as a whole to erase a 2-goal deficit with under 2 minutes to play?
I saw a bunch of kids that didn't want to quit. Couldn't be more proud of this group right now with their resolve there. It's easy to pack it up once they score their power play goal, making 5-3. But credit to all our players tonight. They bought in from the moment our meeting started at 5:20 all the way up until Barb's put that in to end the shootout there. But credit goes to all our players. What a hell of a job they did tonight.
And with Barbolini there, it seemed just fitting that he's able to put that through because he had a couple of really strong looks. There in the third period, he gets robbed on just a great save. What does it say for his ability to kind of stick through that? And I know you said everybody bought in, everybody's refusing to give up, but for Barbolini, who's been one of the more productive players of late, how big is that for him as a young guy as he continues forward in his career?
Oh, it's awesome to see. He gets rewarded for all the work he's been putting in over the last few months. Arguably our most improved player. Been very consistent on both sides of the puck, and like you said, he had a couple grade A opportunities tonight. Their guy made a couple nice saves on him, but he stuck with it. That was kind of the theme of our night tonight, is just the stick-to-itiveness and being able to stick through some adverse moments. They're a hell of a hockey team, but our guys found a way.
What was the message to the team after that first period? Obviously, things don't go particularly well in that first. Just in that locker room, what did you tell the guys heading into the second?
We just talked about their 3 goals that they scored, and it wasn't any highlight reel, ultimate skill goals. It's goals that every team in our league can score, and it was a little bit of us just kind of either we fell asleep or we got mesmerized by their skill level. But we just talked about it, just kind of calmed them down a little bit. I thought Coach did a great job getting the guys back on the saddle there, and then credit to them that they come out with a good push there in the second. We find they actually make it 4-0, if I remember correctly.
Mm-hmm.
And, our guys just continue to stick with it, got pucks to the net, kind of simplified our game with the puck. Didn't, less turnovers in the neutral zone, didn't allow their transition game to get going back at our end. So a lot of good things there came out of that meeting. But again, this is all our players tonight. Couldn't be more proud of them.
You've worked, with the special teams all year, obviously, and the power play, we've talked to Coach Jupp about it, has started to pick up some steam of late. They're moving the puck better. We've seen some results. Omaha's penalty kill last week was red hot. You guys get a goal on them. You get 2 tonight against one of the better penalty kills in the league in Team USA. How big is that? And obviously there was a late power play goal there for USA, but prior to that, the penalty kill was doing enough to hold their own. How big is tonight in terms of the special teams, just moving forward here down the stretch of the season? Again, from our view up here at least, having a pretty solid night.
Yeah, for sure. From a PK standpoint, you never want to give anybody a goal or 2, but you know what? Their power play is probably the best power play we're going to see all year, and if we continue to give them chances, it's bound to end up near our net and possibly in our net. But we did a good job. We held our ground there on the penalty kill, and our power play was big time tonight. Again, simple, getting pucks to the net. Sammy's goal there at the end is just a seeing eye puck. Mitten did a great job taking the goalie's eyes away. Sammy did a great job finding the lane all the way to the back of the net. But at this time of the year, that's what it's all about, is the special teams. And if you can be a positive difference at the end of the night, there's a lot of 1-goal games at this time of the year, and usually that one difference is from a special team standpoint.
This question just about the 2 Sammys. Niinisaari comes up with 2 huge goals at the end. He's a guy, again, you've worked with throughout this season, a player that always strikes us up, whether it's the media, whether it's fans, as a pretty responsible defenseman who, can jump up and add offensively, as clearly he showed tonight. What about him, just from not just the mental side, but talent-wise, what allows him to make that? And then, of course, the other Samuel Hlavaj, gives up 5 goals, but then locks down in the shootout and comes up with 4 saves on some of the most talented skaters in this league, and probably at the next level in a couple of years as well. What again, I know the mental fortitude has to be there, but talent-wise, what did you see, again, just coming from the circumstances, again, and allowing them to execute and deliver?
Yeah, no, with Niinisaari, it starts with his skating. In reality, it starts with his habits off the ice. He's an ultimate pro. Like, he's a 20-year-old, but he's a man. The way he takes care of his body, the way he prepares for practice on a daily basis, the way he prepares for games, it's at a pro level. But when you can skate the way he does, you can match up against guys that Team USA has with their skating and their abilities. But Sammy was really good on the defensive side of the puck tonight. And then, you know what, he found himself in the right place at the right time, at the net front there to tie the game. But you can just see the man came out of him tonight, especially there at the end, kind of put the team on his shoulders. And then Samuel Hlavaj, you know what, he's a young kid that's growing. He's getting better every day. He's kind of learning the North American game. It's smaller here, and a lot of people mistake that. He's a young kid. He's highly touted. He comes in here, doesn't go his way early, and everybody wants to point the finger at him. But he's a 17-year-old kid figuring out this culture off the ice, living with new people, trying to figure out the language. And you know what? Again, couldn't be happier for him. Yeah, he gave up 5, but I think they had 53 or 54 shots. So, you know what? At the end of the day, he stole the show there at the shootout. He shut the door, and hopefully made a statement for himself come NHL draft time.
Very last question here for you. I know I've kept you long, but again, this is a team that you're going to see again tomorrow, same time, same place. What's the message to the guys? I mean, obviously, jubilation right now downstairs, but knowing that this is the same team in the building here tomorrow, and a team now that's lost 2 in a row after not losing in the USHL since December. Prior to that, what's the message to go out and try to do it again?
Well, you know what? We got to enjoy this one tonight. That's the first things first. It's been a rough month for us, and you know what? They found a way. They deserve it, so they deserve to enjoy this victory for the rest of tonight. And then, you know what? When they wake up in the morning, it's back to business. It's, we forget about what happened tonight because it's over with. We move forward to tomorrow. We as a staff will watch our video and make some adjustments that we need to make on the defensive side of the game, but we want our same compete level. It's going to be even more for tomorrow night. Like you said, this team's lost a couple in a row, so they're going to come out chomping on the bit, trying to prove a point, and we have an opportunity to sweep a weekend for the first time in a long time. So that's what we're playing for. We want to give our home crowd another joyous night. When they leave here, they're excited about what's going on.
All right, Coach, as always, we appreciate the time, and we look forward to talking to you guys tomorrow.
Anytime. Thanks, Tim.